Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we are going to present our presentation about how to distinguish the differences between noun clause, adjective clause, and adverb clause. So let's get started. So, the first step to distinguish the differences between noun clause, adjective clause, and adverb clause is by its function. Noun clause has a function as subject or object. For example, where you live is known by them. Where you live has a function as noun clause as a subject. I believe that she will come. That she will come has a function as noun clause as an object. Adjective clause has a function to modify noun or pronoun. For example, the man who wears blue hat is clever. The man has a function as noun phrase, while who wears blue hat is clever has a function as adjective clause. Adverb clause has a function to modify verb. For example, John went home after he finished his lunch. John went home has a function as main clause, while after he finished his lunch has a function as adverb clause.
Next, I want to explain about the placement of noun clause, adjective clause, and adverb clause. First, I want to explain about noun clause. The noun clause usually comes in front of verb, after a verb, and after a preposition. For example, what he said was interesting. What he said is a subject that comes in front of the verb. Next, an adjective clause. Adjective clause usually comes after noun and pronoun. For example, I met a girl who is a famous writer. We can know that who is the famous writer is a noun clause, so it comes after the noun. Finally, the last one is the adverb clause. So adverb clause is a very easy to recognize the adverb clause. So we can know that adverb clause usually comes after subordinated conjunction. It can be come either before or after the main clause. So for example, since Monday is a holiday, we don't have to go to work. So we can find that since is a conjunction of the time. So that comes before the main clause.
Finally, let's practice how to identify these clauses with the following examples. For number 1, this is the place where the accident occurred. First, we have to find the trigger word. The trigger word here is where. So, where the accident occurred is the clause. What is the kind of clause? Well, we know that this clause comes after a noun, the place, that gives more information about the place. So, we can conclude that is an adjective clause as an object. Next, number 2. He closed the windows when it began to rain. The trigger word here is when. So, when it began to rain is the clause. When is included in the subordinate conjunction of time. And this conjunction comes after the main clause. So, this clause is an adverb clause. Lastly, number 3. No one knows where Tom went. The trigger word here is where. So, where Tom went is the clause. This clause comes after the verb knows. So, this is a noun clause as an object. That's all our video presentation. We hope this video can help you to understand the differences between a noun clause, adjective clause, and adverb clause. Thank you for paying attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.